Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a video that a lot of you guys have been asking about. I was gonna wait to do it until after I had the baby and was actually in the routine of what I'm talking about, but I've been getting so many comments and questions like every single video, so I'm just gonna do it now. Well, let me get my water. The painters are here right now painting, so I figured I have to be here all day. I'm gonna film a crap ton of videos for you guys because I have been slacking on my channel. But anyways, I'm gonna get back into it. If I can just catch my breath. So usually the first thing that I do in the hospital to help lose weight is breastfeeding, obviously. Breastfeeding is probably the best thing for your body, not only the baby's body, but your body. Like, it's so good for you to do. So even if you can't breastfeed, say your baby doesn't latch like Jackson, I exclusively pumped for him as well. And that's honestly probably the #1 contributor to me losing the baby weight. Although I really do think the method that I took an approach on did help a lot, like for sure. But breastfeeding, 100%, that is a great way to lose the baby weight, like straight off the bat. The first week after Jackson landed, I lost 25 pounds in 1 week. And I contribute that to breastfeeding and doing what I was doing. So basically what I do is it's like a Chinese thing. It's like called the sitting month. If you Google it, you can find a more in-depth like theory to it. I'm just gonna kind of throw out what I do. Basically, you're not supposed to do anything for a month. You're literally supposed to do nothing for a month. You're not supposed to shower. You're not supposed to do that. Like, I showered, but you're not supposed to get cold at all. Like, you're supposed to keep your body warm and drink only warm liquids, eat only warm food, and yeah, so that's basically what I did. I didn't not shower though, because I just could not do that. So I just made sure that I didn't get very cold after the shower. Blow dried my hair right away, got completely dry before I left the bathroom. Dry shampoo is really great too, because then you don't have to wash your hair every single time you take a shower. And that way you're only drying off your body. That way your head's not all wet and you don't get all cold. Again, I'm not an expert. This is just what I did. I'm just telling you guys what I did, because I know I'm gonna get a bunch of comments about that or something like that. But also, I didn't exactly follow what it says online for the Chinese sitting month or whatever. I'll try and find some links and leave it down below for you guys for like explanation on what to do. So the second thing that I did starting in the hospital was drinking water, lots and lots of water, but no ice, room temperature water. I remember whenever I asked the lady, she brought in the water jug for me and it had ice, and I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry, can I please get it with no ice? And she's like, you are one of the only people that does that. She's like, it's actually very good that you don't have cold water right now. And I was like, really? Why is that? Like, I thought it was gonna, she said, like, especially because of the C-section, the muscles, I guess it's just a lot better for you to have room temperature liquids going into and room temperature food, nothing cold. So I was like, wow, cool, okay. So she like wrote on my cup, no ice, and I didn't have any liquids with ice on it at all. I also started drinking hot tea. Hot tea is really good for you. I drink that every morning, especially for breastfeeding. It's really good for you. As for foods, I ate a lot of chicken soup, and I had rice and beans, and I had this Vietnamese dish with the beef and stuff like that. Good things, high in protein, but warm foods, nothing cold, no like watermelon, or if you do have fruit, make sure it's room temperature. You can literally eat anything but just room temperature. At least that's what I did, and that's basically how it worked. And then after 6 weeks, I was cleared for working out, and I started doing some light like cardio and stuff like that. And then I started drinking lemon water, and I did switch back to iced because room temperature water isn't my favorite, but that is all I drink for like the first 2 months probably. And hot tea, as I said before. That's basically all I did to lose the weight. With Jackson and Landon, I gained 65 pounds, probably 70 with Landon. I think I gained more with Landon than Jackson. With this baby, I only gained 28 pounds so far, and I'm 35 weeks. I'm projected to probably gain a total of 35 pounds, which is cut in half of what I did with the other boys. And I honestly don't know why it was less this time. I think it's just because I've been up and moving so much. I didn't do anything different. Actually, I have drinking a lot more water this time around. Not a lot, but a lot more than before. I barely drink water with the other two boys. I feel like that's a big thing, especially to like the puffy cheeks thing. I get swollen very easily if I'm dehydrated. So I am very proud of myself on that. The first week I lost 25, and then I think by the 3rd or 4th month I was completely back to my old size. I obviously wasn't as toned or anything like that, and I never ever got back to as toned as I was. So that's why I'm really excited about this pregnancy, because in my head this is my last pregnancy. So I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. I want to be back to where I was before I had kids, and I know it's possible, and it's just a goal of mine. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look a certain way, and I want to be like how I was whenever I didn't have kids. Obviously it won't be exactly the same, but I do want that to be a big goal of mine for the future. I just want to be healthy and fit and stuff like that. That's basically it for this video. I hope that it helped you guys. I'll leave those links down below because I feel like I was very vague. I didn't follow it exactly, just because some of it just like I couldn't not leave the house too. I had to take the baby to the doctors and stuff, and a lot of the ones say like don't leave your house at all, sit down as much as you can, rest, like you know I don't do that. So just make sure to check it out and see what works for you, and kind of just alter it to your own thing. I know the hot tea and hot coffee and hot anything, warm, room temperature, anything is really good for your body whenever it's healing after a pregnancy, from what I've heard. I'm not an expert. Oh, before I leave, I also want to say that I did do the Kayla It Signs, what is it, Kayla, I can never say her last name right, the sweat app. So before she had the app, she had like this note, like a book. So I had the book, not like the physical book, but I had it online, and it's like tells you what to eat, certain things to eat, certain workouts and stuff like that. And I always did those workouts from home too. So being a mom with a newborn, you didn't need anything, you just needed your body to do the workouts. So make sure to check her out as well. I think she has an app, I'm pretty sure she has an app now, and you pay like a subscription to it or something like that. I haven't gotten it yet, but I am gonna re-get it once I'm ready to like start working out again. So 6 weeks for me will be like mid-October, and that's when I plan on getting back to the gym and stuff like that. And I'm gonna start off very slowly, because that's just like a good idea after you're having major surgery. I know it's different. I'm having a C-section. If you're like surgery, you're just having a baby. I'm having a C-section because I had both C-sections, so now I have to have another one, blah blah. But if you had a natural birth, I know it's a little different. You might recover quicker because you didn't have a major surgery done. But definitely check her out. She has an Instagram as well, where she shows like progression pictures, and I follow it because it's inspirational to see other people going through what you want to go through. And I know eventually, I feel like fitness is going to be a huge part of my channel eventually. But I never got into it after the other two babies, because I knew I was gonna have another baby. I was like, I'm gonna have another baby. Why am I gonna get all fit and then get pregnant again? Which is a horrible mindset, because it's like, who cares if you're gonna get pregnant again? You should still try to be healthy, you know? Which I never did. I was just like, I'm gonna get big again, so whatever, let's go, you know? I had my moments where I did try and work out a few times, and I actually stuck to it for a while, even after I stopped posting it on social media. I feel like in the beginning of my workout journey, I started posting it on like my Instagram story, and then I was like, you know what, this is annoying. I don't like posting it on here, because then I feel like I'm doing it for someone else and not myself. So I stopped posting it, and I was still working out, and then eventually I got pregnant again, I think is what happened. So this time I probably will keep my fitness kind of private until I feel like I've done what I don't know how to explain it, but I just don't want to put it out there to the world and then be like me trying to prove something to someone else. I want to prove it to myself. I want to work out for me, and I want to feel good for me, and I want to look good for me. So, and for Quack, because I love him. But he says I look good no matter what. So I can look like a freaking potato sack and he will be okay with it, but I won't. So that's a big thing for me. I want to make myself happy, nobody else but myself. And then yeah, I'll start sharing it eventually. You guys will see it, I'm sure, but I'm really excited about it. I get really excited about like the future and things like that, especially when I have a plan. Ooh, I'm really good about stuff like this whenever I have a goal. Like before I had Jackson, me and Kwa went to the gym every day. I literally had a six-pack and my butt was looking so good. I'm not even kidding. Kwa's a really good like training person, like, and I feel like I listen to him really well. We get along really well. That's why we're together, and he's like probably the best personal trainer I could have. So hopefully, Kwa, if you're watching this, you will help me get back into shape once this baby is out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!